you forever, my lady. I will never hurt you, baby. I love you, baby. They be trying to fuck us up, but I trust. Crazy. I know I missed yesterday, but I was busy and I was being social. So I think that's sometimes that's better than studying, at least for me, because um, I'm very much an introvert. So I spend a lot of my time with myself. So when I get the opportunity to hang out, it's giving hang out. It's giving hang out. Um, so I watched The Dark Side of Kids TV, and I want Dan Schneider in jail. Period. Point blank. Period. Dan Schneider. You know, apologies to any of my fat friends out there, but I hate that blubber chin bitch. Like, why would he do that to? Like, okay, first of all, it was y'all had multiple convicted pedos working at Nickelodeon Studios, and then Dan was the type that you showing corn in the writer's room, playing corn in the writer's room. You done hired two weirdos who ended up getting convicted. They weren't registered when they got hired, but clearly, like one dude, they found his diaries where he's like, "Oh yeah, I've given into. I'm a full blown pedo." Other dude got a hold of Drake Bell. So the intent was there from the beginning. They just hadn't got caught by the time they was working for Nickelodeon. So hired two pedos, getting massages daily on set. You're weird for that. That's weird. Had two women being paid off of one salary, and used to have, like, why were you spending so much time with a child without her parents? Like, they showed Amanda a lot in the documentary, but she wasn't in the documentary. I would love for her to, I want to hear her story. Does she have a book? I don't think so. I feel like I would know about it if she had a book. Because I definitely read Jeanette McCurdy's book. I read, right now I'm reading Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. It's really good. I like it. She couldn't stand her. I won't say she can't stand her sister. So far in the book, like, she's just describing that, basically that difference in that class difference when there's a generation gap between you and your siblings, and like, so seeing your parents struggle, being the one who got them out of that, and then seeing your younger sibling be ungrateful because all they know is success and money. There's nuance to it. So I'm not even gonna sit here and say she hates her sister or anything like that. It's just the nuance of being siblings from, but I mean, I guess, yeah, they are different generations, because Brittany was a teenager in the late 90s, whereas her sister wasn't a teenager until early 2000s, which I guess they both are considered millennials. But still such a stark difference, because she was like, they're at least 15 years apart. Yeah, because Jamie was a baby when Britney did her first album. So yeah. But anyway, I was saying all that to say I would read Amanda Bynes' book if she has one, or if she ever puts one out. But yeah. Just chilling, just vibing. Just vibing on and on. Word is my bond. Word is we be chilling till the break of dawn, and it's on and on. Word is bond. calling out. Ooh. I don't try to see. Hello, person. I'm just on here chit chatting. Um, I was talking about. I don't. I feel like this is like probably a bot. Sorry if you're not a bot. If you're not gonna talk, then it's probably a bot. Um, I know I didn't get on yesterday, and I said I was gonna get on, so I'm getting on today. But really, I don't want to be beholden to a schedule for social media. I just can't do it. Y'all will see me when y'all see me. I'm outside in the real world doing real things because real bitches do real things. Period. And you absolutely right. I laugh at my own jokes. Today was long. I haven't really been on my fitness just because I'm not gonna lie, that the time shift kind of got me, but also my race. I'm running 5K next weekend, and I wanted to give my body time because I ran all January and February. So ran and did yoga all January, February, and I think the burnout was just hitting me real hard this month. So I just listened to my body and kind of been resting. I still been doing my yoga, but I haven't ran. I think I ran once this month so far, but I think that's okay. Just listening to my body is my best bet. Just especially because I don't want to have to face an injury, so I rather be cautious than have to deal with nursing myself to health. So, but yeah, I'm not studying today. But honestly, I don't. Yeah, I don't really know what my schedule is going to be just because some things have changed since last week. So yeah, I'm probably not even going to be able to do the schedule I thought I was going to do anyway, which is why I'm like, at this point, I'm just going to get on when I feel like it. And on the days that I feel like co-working and playing Lofi and doing my Pomodoro, I'm gonna do that. And on the days that I want to come and just talk and chit chat, I'm gonna do that. Hello. Um, I wish I would talk to me, so I'm not like, but I can talk, so I really don't mind talking to myself. Um, I just got off the phone with. I think after this conversation, I probably could call her a friend. Um, we met at Render last year, And yeah, that's really the only person that I met out there last year, who I've actually kept up with. It's like I've been saying this. I'm gonna continue to say it. I actually watched a YouTube video this morning about how TikTok is like the casino. It's like a slot machine. And for me, I just got the urge to remove myself. Like I think I had been thinking about it for a really long time. And yeah, I really don't seek my value through what I put on social media. Um, but unfortunately, a lot of other people do. So that is the culture of social media. And to the point about it being a casino, because so many people use social media for validation, it's truly like sucking people in like that because it's true. They'll let you get a viral video every now and again. You gonna get a viral video on TikTok every now and again because even me, even on mine. But to be honest, I wasn't looking at it like um I wasn't I just wasn't that invested. Like I've had notoriety on the internet for a minute. I truly like I've gone viral on Tumblr. So like, at this point, it really doesn't matter to me if something blows up or not. To be honest, I'm more so inclined to hide from it because I know that it really is short lived and in the long term it usually doesn't bring anything positive unless you have extensive support. So yeah, I never really saw my content as like, okay, when something go viral, let me make sure I do this or that. Like I don't care. But I definitely can see how there's people who are being drawn in by um going viral and wanting to have that experience again, making a couple bands off of a post and trying to replicate that. But at the end of the day, these social media platforms is media. They're media platforms. I think eventually they can take the social part out because that part doesn't even matter anymore. They don't care if we're talking to each other. They just want to make money. They don't care if we're being social. They don't care if we socializing on these platforms. They just want to make their money, which is why like the goalpost keeps moving, which is the same strategy of casinos. They watch them floors like a hawk to make sure too many people not winning. And it's the same for TikTok. It's the same for Instagram. The goalpost is going to continue to move because when profit is more paramount than people, that's when you run into issues. Well, not necessarily. It's like, a lot of that's the thing. Like a lot of value or most value in the world we live in lies in material things and monetary value. And so, how does a person value themselves in a world like that? Like, most people fall in line with the status quo. So, I try not to come down on that experience. Like, but yeah, I'm really not, I just really don't, yeah, I like being off of social media because I love like that. I just don't have to tell people I'm like, because people try to value, like I don't know how to explain it. People try to assign value to you based on how they view your social media. But even when they do value how you show up on social media, a lot of times they still not going to invest because people don't want you doing better than them because we live in a society that's based on monetary and material value. So if somebody see you, they perceive you to have more than them, they damn sure not gonna support because they don't want you. They probably either jealous of where you currently are or don't want you to pass them. Sick, fucking sick. But what can you do? What can you do? Me, I just mind my business. I think, yeah, that's what it's given for me, you know. And I think people have an issue with that too, but that ain't my problem. At all. My lady. I need to see if Dom Kennedy and T Fly is going on tour because I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to Lamert Park and see them. I've been listening to Dom Kennedy since like 2012. Nah, probably 2013. I think. Yeah, yeah. I started listening to him in 2013, and I've never seen him in concert. That's crazy. Let me look that up. Mm. Oh, they put this. See, I get stuck on the album. The tour probably already done happened. Mm. How do you find? I'm not putting any apps on my phone. I'm done. Lord have mercy. I don't care if I sound like a woman. I'm not putting no apps on my phone either. I guess if he had a tour, it would have came. Well, I didn't put that though. Did he have a wife? I'm screaming. Are they married? Yeah, you know, niggas always go back to their first baby mama. That's why you gotta make sure. Let me not say that. That's crazy. No. Yeah. I guess I could. I didn't just. I don't know if not everybody be posting on their YouTube though. Let me see. This don't even look like this page. I'm like, what? I need to wash my hair. My scalp has been itchy. Hmm. Ciao. This one on my money. No tour dates. No. Somebody gonna comment and be like, "You have ADHD," like they did on my first video. Like, does it matter? Because okay, if I did, I still have enough confidence to get up online and put myself out there. Like whoever commented that did not. So me and my one view, period. And it's probably me. Let me see if I exit out. But yeah, I think I was talking about. I feel like I made my point about the social media thing. Like, it really is designed to keep you hooked. Even YouTube, because they give you media, but there's no real infrastructure for the social part anymore like it used to be. So it's just a cycle of dopamine hits, trying to gamble for the next one that's going bring up, well, for the viewers, it's scrolling through the next hit of whatever's going to get a reaction out of you, because they don't even care about if it's dopamine or any of the good hormones, dopamine, serotonin, or whatever the other ones are. They just want you to react and stay on the app, whether it's anger, hate, sadness. They want you to stay on the app. I haven't ate dinner yet. We had Indian food at work today. It was so good. Some butter chicken, naan bread. That thing was good. I should have brought a plate home, but I was like, I'm gonna go out. I'm going to like a little poetry night, but I imagine we probably gonna get some. Probably get food. But yeah, my conversation with my friend. I'm cautious with that word because people will really, it's no. Well, I won't say it's no, but it is hard to. It's hard to be vulnerable, and part of being someone's friend is allowing them into your intimate space to an extent. So I ain't gonna lie, I do struggle using that. Maybe I should say, I don't even know. I don't even know how I would describe it, but it's growing. It's growing, and yeah, we had a good convo about career, building community, and how do you go about seeking community based on what fits well for you, not just based on well, really we were talking about that bridging the gap with Black people in tech. But I'm like, I don't, it's bigger than that for me. Like, I don't want to just usher people into tech because what is it to work for a corporation? It's not that, like, I'm not going to say it's not that great, but there's more to life than getting a tech job. And I want people to understand that. Like, what do you probably, like, I told somebody yesterday, the quality of our lives is determined by the quality of questions we ask ourselves. So you have to ask yourself before you're like, okay, I want this thing. You got to ask yourself questions, because what do you want the quality of your life to be? And ask yourself quality questions in order to get to um, your desired destination, or not even because it's really, life is not about a destination, it's about the path. So it's more so about what path, or what things are you going to choose one after another, so that you create the path and the journey that you desire. What will your path and journey be marred by? Because everybody's going to get marred and scarred, period. You just got to choose it. Like, I really didn't care for when people would be like, oh, choose your hard, but it's real. That's for real. Everybody got it hard. You just gotta, well, aside from, we don't get to choose our families and how our childhood was, but at what point, at some point, if you're an adult, you have to take responsibility, and then at that point it's your choice. Like, you can be sad about what your life has been like so far, but at what point do you start asking yourself questions based on the quality of life you actually want? For real. For real. Yeah. And you can't ask yourself questions in a way that's like demeaning your choices, because there's nothing we could do about the past. It already happened. So yeah, you have to be mindful of the way you speak about yourself, speak to yourself, speak of yourself, because that really does affect your reality. Um, whether you're saying it out loud or not, because yeah, some people just beat themselves up internally, but it's like that's still gonna affect you. You can yeah, you can talk out loud positively all you want to, but if your internal monologue is still putting you down, you gotta work on that, how you speak to yourself. And I know a lot of people I stopped using self-deprecating humor in 2016. I don't even remember. I remember tweeting about it, um, but I don't really remember why I made that decision. But I'm so glad that I did, because it's cute to joke, but at least for me in my life path, talking down on myself, I'm not doing that. I don't care if it, and also I don't let other people do it to me. Um, and the quality of my life is A1. So, because jokes be for real. Yeah, I don't care. Everybody all comedians, they be dead ass when they tell them jokes, or they have either some semblance of trueness. Like, that story came from somewhere. Well, you know what? Some people do be talking out of their behind, but I feel like people who really um resonate with other people, it only resonates when it's real. For real. For real, for real. That's why people love people like Cat Williams. That's why people love, I don't really understand why people love Dave Chappelle, but I feel like even in him bringing up trans people as much as he does, he be dealing with them. That's why. That's why he feels so comfortable to he be in their communities talking to them. That's why he feels so comfortable to tell jokes about them. Because that would just be weird if you making jokes about people you don't know and never interacted with. So yeah. That man is a chaser and we just ain't found out yet. We just ain't got no proof and evidence yet. Because if all these other comedians is such truth tellers, so is he. So is he. Even Monique, she tell the truth. People love Cat Williams because he tell the truth. I think they all telling the truth. It's just how it's all in the delivery and how it's received. But there's trueness to all jokes, which is why I don't let people play with me because I don't play like that. Because I don't joke about myself. I don't put myself down. Yeah, a lot of people, use humor to ease their pain, which is fine. I use humor to ease my pain too, but I don't punch down. I don't believe in punching down. I don't believe in yeah. Like you see, when I be on these lives, I be keying, cackling. Because I know how to be funny without punching down on people. I'm just gonna really center myself. I don't really have to talk about nobody to be funny, unless it's actually an actual like valid criticism. And even that, like I don't just criticize people just to knock them down a peg. It's because if I'm being critical of something, it's because I have a genuine concern about it, about the topic. Like, I wouldn't bring up Dave Chappelle talking about trans women if I didn't think that shit was actually detrimental to like the larger conversation of what people think about trans people. Because like it's jokes to him and probably even jokes to the trans women that he deals with, because I guarantee you he deals with trans women, because he wouldn't be bringing it up otherwise. It's probably funny to them because I notice a lot of people in marginalized groups will allow, will either rag on themselves or try to invite humor about themselves, either to be accepted or just to soften the blow of what it's like to be marginalized in the world. But it's like only I get to do that to me, and I'm not even gonna do that to me. I can be funny without kicking myself. So yeah, I don't even know how I got on that. Oh, I was saying that there's truth in all comedy. There's truth in all comedy. Because yeah, that's what the best writers say, write about yourself. And comedians are writers. And the best ones will talk about their own lives. So I ain't gonna cap to you. Let me see. Actually, it's not too far. Look him up. Yeah, I'm gonna have some free time tomorrow. I'm so excited. This was literally the place, or is it? Let me see. I don't think it is. Is it? I don't think that's the place I need to. Maybe it's the back. I understand. Okay. But in any case, that's I could use the back. Right. Child, I've been saying like I need to get a bag of friends. And see, because really the words we speak is manifestation for real. So it's like if you talking down on yourself, that's what's gonna manifest. And that yeah, I'm not doing that. Cause yeah, even when I was younger and still, being indoctrinated by religion, I have respect for black religion, black uh I don't know how to describe it, but I grew up Baptist. And one of the things that they say is that, you speak things into existence, speak life over things. Like, does it honor God to talk down on yourself? For real. We really gotta start. I know for me, I ain't doing all that self-deprecation. I don't care how many people, because I got oh dang, that's actually what you call was saying on the phone, that like people perceive her as serious. But yeah, no, when I was saying in 2016, that's crazy, 8 years ago, when I was saying that I'm no longer going to use self-deprecating humor, like I'm pretty sure that post got a lot of responses, because I remember somebody I was friends with at the time was like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep doing it because it's just jokes." I'm like, if that works for you, great. With me, I know my power. I know the power in my words. So I'm not speaking, you know, negatively over my life. I don't let nobody else speak negatively over my life. And that's not to say that I don't experience negative emotions. Like, not using self-deprecating humor is not the same as um just like being a hard ass and like never going through nothing or never experiencing negative emotions. It's just making, like, the fact that I even had to do that, because it's self-deprecation is so normalized within um I can't even say American culture, because one thing I notice about British people, they do that too. They speak very negatively and want you to join in. No, I'm not doing that. And don't speak to me like that, because I don't like that actually. And it's not. I'm not some hunky dory, always got to be positive type of person. Like, actually, I'm actually really fun and social, and when I could be the life of the party. Like, I'm very intelligent. I'm very cultured, well traveled. So I can sit up on a live and talk for an hour. So yeah, I think there's a misconception about not using negativity towards, just in general, and towards yourself in language, because there's this perception that it's boring. But hey, I'm having a ball, not talking down on myself. And anybody is welcome to join me, because yeah, I could have a ball and joke and have fun and laugh without talking down on myself or anybody, honestly. Yeah. You know what? I will say, I feel like Monique does a good job of like telling jokes about herself and her own experiences without it seeming like she's just coming at herself so hard and crazy. Somebody who does that, well, two people, I feel like Leslie Jones and Tiffany Haddish, their humor is like that, where like they self-deprecate, and it is really cringe, at least to me as a black woman. Like, huh? Because it's like, even within black society, unfortunately, the most prominent people are entertainers. So for I feel like Leslie Jones, her audience is, what, let me not speak on that because I don't know, but I feel like her audience is a lot of white. And so to use your humor in a way that demeans you, I find that very freaking strange and weird, honestly. Oh, period. Yes. Okay, wait. I'm sorry about that. Let me see how far it is, child. But yeah, I'm not gonna get off yet. But yeah, we got the plans going. We got the plans going. We're probably gonna pre. I have a reason to celebrate. My work anniversary passed. Hers. We got yeah. We gonna celebrate tonight because we. I got a bottle of champagne in the refrigerator. I have a bottle of champagne in the refrigerator. And yeah, we're probably gonna do that before poetry night. And dang, I don't even know what I was saying before that. Oh yeah, I don't understand talking down on yourself. I really don't. Um, Not my thing. Dang, I'm frozen. Okay, maybe this is the sign to end live. Sure. Not frozen. Okay, yeah, let me just end it. Exit. Girl, I seen all the messages